Oh, I love it. They're really going, Bubba.
Yeah, you get in the right
They're
spot.
They're everywhere.
Boy.
Ah!
Boy,
Just right on the
they're
right
pretty
size.
fish, though.
Oh, man. When you get a walleye bite going on hot skirts like this and start ripping them.
You know, location is key anytime you're fishing. Right now, we're fishing for really shallow water walleyes. And what we're fishing is a big reef system. The top of this reef is relatively shallow. You can see there's 2 markers out here, and that's 2 to 4 foot in depth. But around the edge or the perimeter of this reef are really big boulders that transitions into like sand. And the walleyes we're catching that Al's really drilling is actually holding along these boulder transitions. That's what's so nice about these GPS technology, that you can really identify those really critical locations. This particular unit has a Lake Master's chip in there, and the accuracy of this unit is absolutely amazing. It's foot by foot contours, and you can really identify exactly where those fish are positioned at.
Got him. Good fish again, Jim.
Is that right?
Yeah. Good fish again. Oh, nice one. Oh, it feels so good. I love pop jigging like this, throwing jigs up shallow for an eyeball like this. It's one of my favorite ways to fish.
Another nice one. Come here, buddy.
A nice fish. Nice fish.
Come here. Oh, come here.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Just amazes me over the years how effective you get the right jig, and these new super baits like this Trigger X is for walleyes. I'm telling you, I rarely, in fact, in my case, I don't even buy live bait for walleyes. I'm not against live bait. I know in the walleye world it's key, but I've done so good with these super baits like Trigger X.
And one thing that's really critical with this, and probably the most important things that a lot of people don't realize, is how aggressive they fish the bait. So many walleye fishermen have the tendency to fish finesse. And what I mean by finesse is slow and very subtle. And the way we're fishing these baits, we're letting it sink down to the bottom, and you're ripping the bait off the bottom, letting it fall again. Let it hit the bottom, and we're actually jacking the bait up, and it shoots off the bottom really quickly, and that's really what's triggering these fish into biting. But if you were to take this bait and fish it very slow, you won't catch half as many fish. Today we're pop jigging with VMC hot skirts jigs dressed with Trigger X paddle tail minnows. As a general rule, during these peak periods, you have a lot of aggressive fish where higher speed presentations come into play. For these shallow water situations, fan casting crankbaits like shad wraps and suspending minnow baits like X wraps are good options when fishing over boulders.